everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I'm going to be trying a TEMU Gel X dupe kit, and this one specifically is from the brand Gellen. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I do know I have definitely tried this brand before, and this is an acrylic nail tips kit, and I'm really excited to try this out. It says here that it includes nail tips, solid nail glue gel, and a mini UV LED nail lamp. So I am going to be using this kit in today's video and also doing some fun nail art or like a nail design. I haven't completely decided what I want to do yet, but we are going to be unboxing this kit here. We're going to be just taking a quick look at all of the products included, and then of course I will be showing the process of applying these nail tips. I also am in today's video going to show my natural nail step-by-step process. I feel like I haven't done that in a recent video, so I do want to go ahead and share that with you all. So let's go ahead and jump in here and quickly unbox this Gellen acrylic nail tips kit from TEMU. So here is just a quick look at the box for this kit. Like I said, it does show the products that are included, so I think this is just going to be a very basic kit with the nail tips, the gel, and the mini lamp. So let's go ahead and open it up. Oh wait, also on the back of the box, it does share the ingredients, how to use, and caution. So opening up the box, this is the inside packaging, and I was actually wondering what like nail tips were going to be included, like what shape. I do have two of these kits and I just randomly selected one of them, and these look to be like a medium almond nail shape. So we do have the nail tips. There are 240 acrylic nail tips. These are full cover, and there are a total of 12 sizes, and they just come in this little case here, and they are on these little nail strips. I really like when nails come on these nail strips, especially if they're in a case like this too. It makes storage really easy and also sizing out super quick and easy. So here are the nail tips. Let's go ahead and just take a quick look at these while I do have them pulled out and take a closer look at like the quality. So like I said, the nail tips are just on the little nail strip here, and these do look to be like a medium nail length and a almond nail shape. So I'm going to go ahead and pull off the largest size here, which is a size 0. Something else to also note, the top side, it doesn't have any etching or buffing, but on the underside there is a little bit of like pre-etching under there, and you can see that where like when you would go to apply the nail tip, you have that pre-etched surface where the nail tip would actually meet with your natural nail. You can of course still go in and still prep this full cover nail tip, either chemically etching it or using a sanding band with an e-file. I know some people even skip that step completely, even if the nail tips don't come pre-etched, so it is all just really a personal preference and whatever works best for you. But these do come pre-etched. For the quality, they are a little bendable. They are not the sturdiest nail tips that I have ever tried. They definitely do have some like slight bend to them, even near the free edge here. The free edge of the nail tip also is not the thickest, but it does have some thickness to it, especially when you are comparing it to the cuticle area of the nail. The free edge definitely does have thickness to it. It just is not as sturdy as other full cover nail tips that I have tried, but again, it does still have that thickness on the free edge versus near the cuticle area here, where the cuticle area is definitely a lot thinner and a lot more flexible, which is exactly what we want to see because we want that seamless and flawless cuticle and transition when we go to actually apply the nail tip. So overall, I feel like these are really good quality nail tips, and even with if they're not sturdy enough for you or strong enough, going in with an extra added layer of strengthening gel or builder gel before your top coat, it can can really help strengthen up the nail. So we have the nail tips in here. We also do have the user manual for the little flash cure light here. This is probably, yes, just a basic model. It does say Gellen, and then we have the little power cord here, which you would plug into the back of the mini lamp, and then you would need a block or plug this into a USB outlet. And then we do have the solid nail glue gel for the nail tips, and this is in a 15-gram jar here. I want to open this up and also just take a quick look at the consistency of this product before we jump in and start our natural nail prep. Having one of these little cuticle cutter tools to open like seals like this, it is a lifesaver, let me tell you all. So here we have the product, and it seems to be like a really great product. It is very nice, non-stick. I can touch it with my glove here. So I think this is going to be a great product to get these nail tips applied. I am really excited to try this product. I have not tried the Gellen solid nail glue gel before. This will be my first time. I have tried their full cover acrylic nail tips, but not their solid glue gel. So I am really excited for this. This is a really basic and just a small little kit. We have the gel, we have the mini lamp, and we have the nail tips. So just the basic items that you need to apply some full cover nail tips. So now let's go ahead and jump in here, and I want to show my step-by-step process for my natural nail prep routine. Like I said, I haven't shown that in a recent video, so we are going to go ahead, move into that, and then of course we will actually be applying these nail tips and using the items included in this kit. So let's go ahead and start with our natural nail prep. So my natural nails really do not look terrible just because I do my nails so often. If your nails have more cuticle growth or just look a little bit more rough, do not worry. You may just want to take a little bit longer at your prepping, especially when it comes to like removing the dead cuticle from your natural nail plate. So first things first, we are going to push back our cuticles. I'm going to use this cuticle pusher here, which also has this little scraper tool on the opposite end. Once I'm finished pushing back my cuticles, I'll go in with this scraper tool, and this will really help scrape up any of the dead cuticle. It is super important and very crucial that you do not leave any cuticle on your natural nail plate, because that is what is going to cause lifting. And when we want the longevity for our nail sets, we do not want our nails to lift and pop off. So I'm finished with pushing back and scraping up my dead cuticle. Now again, if you have more cuticle growth on your natural nail plate, do not worry, that is totally okay. It's just because I do my nails so often, so my cuticles really don't get super crazy looking. You can of course also go more in depth with an e-file and some cuticle drill bits just to help clean up your cuticle a little bit more. An extra step I'm going to do is taking my cuticle nippers here and just nipping up any of the dead cuticle that I see. I'm now going to go in with a buffer, and I want to lightly remove the shine from my natural nails. Again, you can do this with an e-file and a sanding band if you prefer to do so. You can even use a hand file. I'm just going to use a buffer. Our natural nails do have a natural shine to them, and it is just always best if we remove that natural shine. So I'm just going to go in with my buffer and go ahead and do that. Keep in mind, you do not want to file into your natural nail. You are just gently going over the surface and removing the natural shine to just rough up the surface a little bit. Now that I am finished with that, I'm going to take a stiff dust brush with a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to remove all of the nail dust. This is also going to help dehydrate your natural nails, and we want very super dry nails. We do not want any oils left behind. So as you can see here, that really did help to dehydrate my natural nails. To help further dehydrate my natural nails, I am going to go in with some prepping liquids. We have the pH Balance Dehydrating Primer. This is from the 3-step system from Daily Charm, step number 1. And even though this is called their primer, this is actually the dehydrator. And this is going to further dehydrate my natural nails and just remove all of the natural oils. That is just an air dry product, and I went in with 1 coat to all of the nails. I'm now going to go in with step number 2, the acid-free no lifting bonder. And this is the primer. This is going to prime your natural nails and allow for a better adhesion. This also really helps with lifting. So if you are struggling with lifting, try going in with 2 coats. 1 coat is completely fine. So if you don't struggle, I would just recommend going in with 1 coat, but if you do struggle with lifting, you can always try to go in with 2 coats of your primer, and that can possibly be the solution and fix your issue. And it can really help just to give that little more and get that better adhesion. So now our nails are pretty much all the way prepped. We just need to apply a gel base coat to these nails. For my base coat, I'm going to use the Daily Charm 5-in-1 Strengthening Gel. I love this product. Stand by this product. So many uses for this product, and I love using it as my gel base when I'm prepping my natural nails. So I'm just going to go in with an even coat of this to all of my nails, and then I will cure in my nail lamp. And there you have it. Your natural nails are now prepped and ready for long-lasting wear for when you apply your full cover nail tips. So the next step, we now are going to pull out our acrylic nail tips here, and we are going to get these sized out. Like I do mention when I am always sizing out my nail tips, the main goal is to be sure that the nail tip does fit you from sidewall to sidewall. If you are ever in between sizes, always size up and use a hand file to customize that nail tip to fit you. Never size down, because if the nail tip is too small, it's going to strain on your natural nail and it's just going to want to pop off. So be sure to always size up and then just use a hand file to customize that nail tip. Something to keep in mind though is that even if the nail tip is too big or too small, you are at risk for the nail popping off. So if it is too big and you are not filing and customizing it enough, that's something to also keep in mind as to why your nail sets or your nails could be popping off. But I'm just going through here and getting these all sized out. They seem to be fitting me really nicely. They do seem to be fitting me really nicely. But again, if you need to do any customization, just go in with a hand file and do some quick customizing. So here are the nails after I have them all sized out. We are now ready to get them applied, and I'm really excited for this solid nail glue gel. And then I also did go ahead and plug in the little nail lamp here. It is not like, it doesn't have a power button really. When you stick your finger in, it like turns on, but then it doesn't turn off unless you unplug it, or it does have like an automated timer. So once like the light goes for the timer, which probably is 30 or 60 seconds. But something I just wanted to mention, I'm not a huge fan of these nail lamps because generally for my flash cures, I don't do like the whole flash cure as like the light usually stays on for, because I'll go into my large nail lamp and do like my full cure. But now let's go ahead and get this glue gel opened up, and we are ready to get these nails applied to our natural nails. Another thing I want to mention again, you can also prep these full cover nail tips by chemically etching or using an e-file and a sanding band, but they do have that pre-etched surface already. So with solid glue gel, what I like to do is take the nail tip and scoop some solid glue gel into that nail tip. And then I will use my glove. You can, of course, also just use a tool. I like to just use my glove here. Be sure you are either using a tool or you have a glove, because touching uncured gel is not good for our skin. But then I like to just press down the glue gel, and you can see there I had way too much gel. So then I will just scoop that out. Pressing it down like that really helps to judge how much gel you have in the nail tip, and it is just super helpful to be able to get the correct amount of product into your full cover nail tip. When using a solid glue gel, a little bit does go a long way just because it is super thick. So then I'm going to apply the nail tip to my natural nails, starting at the cuticle and just slowly lowering the nail tip. Solid glue gel is a really nice product, especially for beginners, just because it does stay in place really nicely and allows you to do any cleanup. Once you do have the nail tip placed, you have the gel cleaned up and there's no bubbles, you will then go ahead and stick your nail under the nail light and do your flash cure. I will then repeat this process with all of the nails, just scooping out some of this gel and then pressing it down into the nail tip just so I can judge and better estimate how much gel is actually in the nail tip and how much I'm going to need to apply the nail tip. And then I will apply it to my natural nail. This gel is really nice. It has a really nice consistency to it, and it's making applying these nail tips super easy, and I definitely would see that this for a beginner would be very, very helpful. But I'm then just going to repeat this to all of the nails, and then once I do have all of the nails applied, I will go into my large nail lamp and do a full cure to be sure the gel is fully cured. So here are the nails after they are all applied. I also went in with my filing and buffing and a dust brush to remove all of the nail dust. These nails are looking really, really good. I also just want to say that they were really easy to apply, especially with this solid nail glue gel. I'm not usually a huge fan of solid glue gel just because I feel like it's a little bit quicker and faster for me just to use a glue gel in a bottle. But I do still like using solid glue gels, and they are also great if you have like nail tips where there's like a gap in between your natural nail and the nail tip, because solid glue gel, it's a lot thicker than a glue gel in a bottle and can definitely help fill gaps. Also, for a beginner, this is a really great product just because you don't really need to hold the nail tip in place. It allows you to clean up really easily, restart if necessary. So I feel like this is a really great little small beginner friendly nail tip kit. I'm now ready to jump in and do some fun nails. I do have a cute little spring nail design in mind. I've been really seeing the spring nails recently, and I also am really excited for spring weather. So I'm gonna do a cutesy little spring nail set today using some products from Daily Charm. I also wanna say I do have a discount code with Daily Charm. That code is Nailedbybrandi, and you can use that to save some money off your purchases. They also are currently having a sale on their pastel nail art. I think that may be 20% off. I'm not 100% sure, but I will have that also down below in the description box along with my affiliate link. So for my base color on all of the nails, I'm going to be using J26 Irish Cream. And this is just a very beautiful milky nude color. And I'm going to go in with this on all of the nails. And I'm also going to do 2 coats, curing in between each coat. So now let's go ahead and jump into the nail design. I actually already started a little bit, and I did try these nail foils from Daily Charm. I really love them, and I was going to use this blue one here, but I ended up not liking the color of blue that it was. I just felt like the blue was a little too bold, and I was looking for something a little bit more pastel. So I'm actually going to draw my own little checkered print nails, but I'm going to change it up a little bit and make it a little bit more like a plaid-like nail, just because I feel like that will be a little bit easier than doing like an actual checkered print nail. So I have the perfect color, this color here, 801 Daydream, and this is a light baby pastel blue, exactly what I wanted. I knew using this was probably not going to turn out, and I tried it, just did not like it. It was just a little bit too much of a bold blue. And again, I wanted something a little bit more lighter and pastel. So I am going to do the exact same thing that I had envisioned and what I was going to do with the foil here. So I'm going to do a full nail, and then I'm also going to do a half nail. And again, kind of making it a little bit more plaid-like, just drawing some lines from the top of the nail to the tip of the nail, and then also from side to side. Instead of making it more like checkered, it's going to be a little bit more like plaid, just to make things a little bit easier for me. So I will do a full nail on the middle finger, and then I'm going to do half the nail on my ring finger. So here are how those two plaid nails turned out. I really like those. I definitely could turn these into checkered nails, but I think I like them like this a little bit better, and I think it will also flow a little bit more with the nail set. It almost just looks like a basket to me, which I find very pretty, and also I'm going to be drawing on some flowers, so I think this will fit really nicely. I can always go in though and fill it in. This really wasn't that hard to do like I thought it was going to be, so I'm very happy about that. I also added just a little detail to like the half nail nail. It's a little bit more than half the nail, but I find this nail really pretty too with that little bit of detail. So now for the index and the pinky, I'm going to be drawing on a little bit of nail art. I want to do a tulip and some other little flowers and possibly add on a little bow. I do have these super cute little bow stickers that I may use, but at the same time, I also may just draw on the bow. I don't really know for sure yet, but I did pull out 2 more gel polish colors. The pink one here is 301 Dollhouse, and the green one is 701 Garden Party. So I will be using the light blue, the pink, and the green for the rest of the nail art, and I will be doing that again on the index and the pinky nail. So here are how the nails are looking after I am all finished with the nail art. I did do a tulip with some little flowers. I also added some flowers onto this plaid nail here. I drew on the bow and added some flowers. I just thought with all the nail art, I didn't want to use the one single sticker. There's nothing wrong with that, but just to make everything very cohesive and the color theme, just all three of the same colors. Well, I actually did use one more color, a light pink, for the center of the little flowers, but I am very happy with this nail set. It really turned out super adorable. I'm now going to go in with my No Wipe HEMA Free Diamond Shine Top Coat Gel and apply a layer of this to all of the nails and cure. So here are the nails after I have the top coat applied and cured. I also did go ahead and do my thumbnail off camera, just using those same exact gel polish colors and pretty much doing the exact same nail art. I'm now going to go in with my cuticle oil. I'm going to apply that to my cuticles, rub that in to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And here is the finishing look of how these nails turned out. I am absolutely in love with the way these turned out. I was envisioning this exact nail look, so I'm so happy that these turned out exactly how I wanted them to. And I'm also very glad that I decided not to use that checkered nail foil and just draw on the plaid lines using the light blue, because I feel like it definitely fits a lot better with the nail design versus that bright bold blue, which nothing wrong with that. It's still very pretty, but just what I was envisioning. I was envisioning a more pastel looking nail set. And these are also perfect for spring, also kind of giving a little bit of Easter too. I am so happy for all of the spring nail sets. They are going to be so much fun. I am so excited for spring and then summer. It really is going to be a lot of fun doing all of the spring and summer nail look. Do not miss out on the Daily Charme Pastel nail art sale. I will have that down below in the description box for you all, along with my discount code and affiliate link. And I will also be leaving the links to all of the products that I did use in today's video down below, in case you guys do want to pick anything up for yourselves. Also, let me know down below in the comment section what videos you guys want to see more of, different nail art designs, if you want to see cat eye, different just nail art techniques, or anything that you guys want to see. Feel free to drop them down below in the comment section. Also, you can let me know what products you want to see me try. I just would love to hear from you all. I really hope you guys did enjoy today's video, but as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.